Blizzard posted an article which is quite interesting called Kick the War Within Season 2 into Turbo Boost on May the 13th. In previous expansions, like in Dragonflight, we had something called Dinar, which is basically a thing where you would get way more loot and so on, even raid items as Mythic players. So Mythic players didn't have to do raid, but could actually get still the raid meta items. Now, they are dropping this Turbo Boost thing, which is a half of what Dinar was. I've been reading all the comments this post had, and it's funny because people are furious. People are angry. It's like a horde of people that are furious that this is nothing like the Dinar we had in Dragonflight. I didn't try the Dinar in Dragonflight, so I don't know much about it, but I could just see people are very, very disappointed in what we're getting. But I still think it's worth going through it. So basically what they're saying is we're turning up things up a notch during the War Within Season 2 with increased rewards and improvements to help you gear your warband with what we call Turbo Boost. During this event, Hero and Myth upgrades track will extend 2 upgrades from 6 to 8. During this event, Hero and Myth upgrade tracks will extend 2 upgrades from 6 to 8. The cap for crest is lifted, so no crest lift, crack cap. And Valor Stones become Warbound, which is also very interesting. For the remainder of the season, Mythic Plus drops rates for Warband until equipped gear are also being doubled. So that's also quite interesting. So the only thing in Mythic Plus that actually get enhanced is the gear you can get that is equipped onto, is like Warbound until you equip it. There's going to be a new weekly quest. Take up a new weekly quest to defeat 4 raid bosses from Liberation of Undermine and earn 3 puzzling cartel chips. Upon the first completion of the quest, and 1 chip per week for subsequent weeks, with a maximum of 9 puzzling cartel chips earnable per character. And of course, now we know that first time you do this quest, you will be getting 3 puzzling cartels, and then upon the first completion of a quest and 1 chip per week. That means, if I'm reading this correctly, you get 3 puzzle cartel chips the first week, but the other week you only get 1. And what happens is there's going to be a raid gear vendor. Visit the consultant Rexler in Donegal located near the Great Wall to purchase a select group of careful curated items from the Liberation of Undermine raids, such as weapons, trinkets, and other special items. Each item can be purchased for free. Puzzling cartel chips, player can purchase mythic and heroic gear, but will require the associated boss to have been defeated at least once in any difficulty to purchase a hero track gear, and at least once in mythic difficulty to purchase myth track gear. I see. So I think people wanted this to be differently, that they still force people to do raid with, yeah, like this people hope that Mythic, like, you know, the biggest end game in World of Warcraft right now is Mythic Plus. I saw a lot of posts what people actually playing, and it was like something like 10% play PvP, 20% play, you know, PvP, and 40% play Mythic Plus, and the rest of them was like open world stuff and transport farming and so on. But there's so many people who play World of Warcraft who play only Mythic Plus, so they don't want to go into raids. So I can see like how this is gonna be is like they still force them to do the raid. This is not like previous expansions where Mythic Plus they didn't have to go into raid, but this is forcing Mythic Plus players to go into raid, which is the main key of why people are upset. Delve improvements get a leg up on adventure with a boost to Brand's experience, Delver Journey's progress, and improvement to reward from Delver's bounty. Delver's Journey progress earned per week is significantly increased from bountiful covers, hidden troves, nemesis strongboxes, and end-of-run grinds. You will earn more crest, valor stones, and an increase to repeatable earnable crest across Delve tiers. I mean, as a Delve player, this is probably pretty cool. Profession updates. Recipes crafted with Spark of Fortune can now be further recrafted or crafted with an augmentation matrix, empowering the item up to 6 item levels. These augmentation matrix can be purchased at any enchanting supply vendor, such as Landi in Donegal or sign it at the crafting order building dotable. So this is pretty cool. If you ever already have a crafted item where you used a spark or fortune, you could basically now for free go to the enchanting vendor and basically buy this item and craft it 6 eye level or higher up. They don't say it in this article, but PvP items is also getting improved, which means right now, I think it was something like the conquest items you get in PvP has an eye level on 678, and it's gonna increase to something like 681 or 83. It's not really doing a difference for PvP players. I just think it's so still PvP gear is way stronger than PvE when you meet a PvE player with war mode on. It's basically just to make sure the PvP player still feels stronger than a PvE player if they do, for example, PvP activities. So on, so on, so on. But yeah, so I can see why Mythic Plus players are angry compared to the previous expansion, because they are still forcing them to do raids. But yeah, we'll see if it's gonna be changed, since you should go and find the comments for this article on the website. It's people are mad. But yeah, I'm just the messenger, so yeah, don't shoot the messenger. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and see you in another World of Warcraft video. Peace out.